Aloha and welcome. Here we are in March, and you can use your passion for love of the world this entire month. Maximize it. Hey mai, hey ua ua, mai o kalani, wakili palio kanile hua. Mahalo 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 And now we welcome Paul to go ahead and chime our crystal bowl.
Thank you, Kirael. Good morning and welcome to the Honolulu Church of Light Sunday Healing Service. This month in March, the photon energy is about 3.3, so please raise your vibration as we journey through this lifetime in love. At this time, I go into the prayer, so please relax and close your eyes. I call upon our prayer, please, my word. Blessing upon this gathering this day and to those listening in throughout the world. This past week has been a little bit rough on us as far as time and doing things from here to there. And thank God I'm here at the church so I can do my 5 breath and listen as we collect ourselves together. And I say all these words, the Christ-like, the God's love, amen. And now I'd like to jump right into the magic moment. Please listen into this, what I have to say. They say that when you retire, you get more busy. I don't even have time for myself. I'm still a resident manager at an apartment complex, and I do small repairs because I was a handyman and I love what I do. So that makes a big difference. And so now I drive my wife, Giljan, to church or to a doctor's office. I also babysit my new grandson, Rylan. I pick up my granddaughter from school, take her to ballet class, and take her to Kumon, and then finally at home in Aiea. Then I have to pick up my auntie from Hawaii Kai once a month to Salt Lake to see her hairdresser for a couple hours. Then take her back to Times in Kahala to do grocery shopping and buy lunch. We head back to her house, have lunch. Then finally I drive back home all the way to Salt Lake. Then I have to see my mom in Mililani to visit her, and now my brother is asking me to help him with the renovation at her house. So that makes me feel nice and wanted. So, and that's it with my magic moment. And that's the story of my fairy tale of life. Thank you. And now I'd like to bring up Athena with she reads the missive. Thank you.
It's my honor to read the missive today. On behalf of Papa Fred Sterling, in behalf of the Creator Light, in behalf of the Goddess Light, in behalf of Master Guide Kirael, in behalf of humanity, in behalf of Mother Earth. I'm here in front of you. Yes, times get tough at times. This great shift is tough at times, but I understand that in the moment when it gets tough, we got to be ready to be in the moment. The actuality now, that's where the magic happens. And that's where I am today. So this missive, that I'm going to read, it's titled "The Creator is the Creation of Love Itself." Can you listen? Can you listen to that? The Creator is the creation of love itself. So, this paragraph is taken from Kirael, the Genesis Matrix. The world is changing, and we need to respond to those changes. We must transition from the world of the bystanders to one of proactive caring. This will take as many healers as those. This will take as many healers as those who need to be healed. It is my belief that with preparation, everyone can take an active role in the healing process. It's in the book, Kirael, the Genesis Matrix. What I'm learning is, from this paragraph, we've got to pay attention. Because in a moment's notice, things can change. It's the way it is nowadays. And we cannot use excuses anymore. And that's what I saw today for myself. That I have to be in the Creator light when I find myself in the disheveled energy. And that's what's coming, my friends. You are the healer and you are the healee. Always having this, going back and forth. If you think you're just a healer, no. Because every one of us has something to heal. And every one of us can heal that person in front of you. Everyone. And that's the way I see the world, my world at least. My challenging world. It's going to be like that from now on. It's not always going to be happy, 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 or making excuses, so many excuses. And so that's how I interpret this. We are the healers and we are the healee, both roles during this great shift in consciousness. And there's a question here that was also from the Lemurian legacy for the great shift. The question is, how do I make sure that my cellular consciousness is in alignment with my brain, or vice versa, in making sure that I walk the talk, so to speak, of my goals and desires of life? So this question was for me. I've never shared anything with anybody unless I walk my talk. Because that's what a healer has to know. You got to walk what you talk. So the Kahu answered this question. This is how he answered. He said, don't use your brain anymore. Don't use your brain to think yourself into love. Use your love to guide you through love. It sounds like something that hippies might have said in the 60s, but maybe they knew something they didn't know. But maybe they knew something we didn't know. And maybe it's time for us to remember we are cellular consciousness. We are a pathway of energy that can be experienced as love, because the Creator is not a creator that has good and bad. Can you hear that? The Creator is not a creator that has good and bad. The Creator is the creation of love itself. The four-letter word spelled Love is actually a feeling, an intensity, and an awakening to know that there's nothing other than love to work towards. It is why people marry. It is why you take the journey called life. It is your experience to let love be your part, not to think of it, not to try to negotiate it, but simply let it be. Walk in the forest, stand in the beach at Waikiki, stand on top of the mountain and see what our gifts are. It's called creation, and you will feel love. You can't think of it, you feel it. Can you feel that? Can you hear that? You can't think it, you feel it. And once you feel it, it becomes you, and you don't become it. What a lovely thought. The ancient Lemurian healers knew about love. That's how they healed. And they sensed the love in everything, and they embraced it and took it to a higher level until they reached the pinnacle of its vibration. And you want to read more on this, and I really want you, everyone on the spiritual path or light workers, to really read this part, because what happened to me last night, in fact the whole week, I read this so many times trying to understand it, and every time I read it, it gave me a new understanding of what love is and who I am and what I'm doing here. And it's all about love. And it's all about healing. It's all about heal theirself, heal the world. And we, during these challenging times, and they are coming. But you know, one thing I know about light workers, like you and I, we're always going to be at the right place at the right time. We have no time to be depressed. Yeah, we can do tiny to wash out that cellular memory. We can be there for a short time. But you know what? We're going to have to take a deep breath, because if we stay there, it will get, I don't want to say worse, it strengthens, like love strengthens. It gains momentum. And so whatever your thoughts are will gain momentum, because it's not good or bad. Your thoughts are not good or bad. It's just what is. And this is what this message had taught me. This message. I am the creator of my life. And if you're in that depressed moment, stay there just a bit, but don't energize it, because you are the creator. You are the creator of those times you are down, and the times that you are really so in love with yourself. Even with this world, if you see your eyes see it as, a lot of chaos, let it be and create your world. in love. Let it be. Because I know, heal the self, heal the world. You are the healer and you are the healing. Both roles simultaneously as you walk this earth. Yes, we are in service to the people that's in front of us. We only have the now. And yes, we can be caught up in other people's energy. But that's okay, because something will click and say, hey, you don't want to be part of that energy. There's no more excuses for us light workers. So if there's excuses, this is what I think this church is about, this community of light workers that says, it's all about me, it's all about the self, it's all about you, your healing, your time during this great shift to age your soul. That you're responsible for every thought you have. For you know what? Every thought you have creates your future. I believe that now. In fact, I know that. But that's why we're here for one another, and for those times that we go into a space that's so erratic that those people around you, that brings you back to center. Focused. And you throw away the excuses and get back to loving yourself. That's what this message means to me. The Creator is the creation of love itself. I am the creator of my world. You got to remember that. As we go forward now, take another step. Do all the things that you have to do. You have 4 bodies that you have to take care of. Get enough sleep. Meditate. Do all those good things to be sharp in your mental body and to love your spirit body and know your emotional body. That's what this great ship is all about for the light workers. That's our work. That's our job. To show the world that, hey, even in this world of continuous chaos, let's be centered. Let's be focused. And to understand that we are the creators of our lives. Our thoughts are previews. Our imaginations are previews of what's coming in the future for us. That's control, right? And for those of you that gets into the depressed state, I know since Kahu's left his physical body, I've been there. But you know, those depressed states can be habit forming. But thank goodness, thank Goddess, I got this beautiful family of goddesses that lift me up, that masterminds with me, that love me unconditionally. So this church is a community of people trying to understand what love is, what self-love is. And I thank you for joining us today. So, thank you for joining us today, and let us today, we have the actuality of now. To be together, let's create a magical space for healing miracles to happen. Because I believe that. I've had that, I've witnessed that so many times. And you know what? Kahu and Kirael used to tell me that. But you know where miracles happen? In this place where love enters. Where you know, when the person that knows how to love themselves, that's where miracles happen. So at this day, I've read this so many times, this paragraph from Kahu and Kirael, and I wish I could still hug the physical. Because every time I go into meditation, I get to understand or truly feel the love that Kahu had for his mission on earth. And every time after that meditation, I miss him. But I know I have to continue my destiny. And the destiny is to love myself enough to understand that I am a creator, the creator of my journey here on earth. And there's no more excuses. And the depression, state of depression will be shorter unless I enjoy it. It can be, there's some enjoyment in that. Because when you're in that space, nobody bothers you, right? You're in your own world. You beat up yourself. I know it. So thank you all. Thank you for coming. Oh, look at this, I'm crying. And no matter where you are on the planet, we will feel the healing. You will feel the healing powers, your powers. We will feel you, the Christ light generated by the collective consciousness. And this collective consciousness heals humanity, heals planet Earth. So that's why I'm here. So I hope you share the same feeling of love with me. So feel your love and heal the world with it. And now I bring up Karina, who will give you the reasons why you should do your 5-breath self-healing meditation.
If you haven't given them already. Perfect. Thank you, Patty. That was healing just listening to you. I appreciate it. Aloha, everybody. I'm so grateful to be here today. We're in the middle, or in the conclusion, of a beautiful First Steps to Signature Cell Healing online workshop with a wonderful group of goddesses from, I can say, around the world. We're discovering together how to heal ourselves and how to love ourselves more and more every time we get together. We get to talk to each other, we get to share with each other, and it's been the most wonderful experience for me to connect with other goddess lights around the world that are seeking out that healing of self-love. And this workshop, online workshop, is a special workshop because it's one that Kahu Fritz Sterling helped create with the self-healing techniques. Part of it is the 5-breath self-healing meditation, but there's more. There's a lot there. This is a challenging time. Paul brought it up. Patty brought it up. We're going to be challenged. But signature cell healing gives us the ways that we can engage those challenges and heal ourselves and understand, why did I create that in my life? Because I am, as Patty said, the creator of my life. So why did I create that in my life? And understand how I can love myself through any challenge that presents itself in front of me. I have the opportunity, as Kahu used to like to quote the physicist Max Planck and say, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. And that's a principle of quantum physics. And it's called the observer principle. And it works. It's scientifically proven that when you look at something differently, you're going to feel a different energy from it. Because let's just say, in a challenging situation, you decide to bring love into what you're looking at there and engage it and change the way you're looking at that particular thing. Not to blame the person that's bringing it to you, but to understand the part that it's showing to you for your own healing and your own love. So this is part of what we're getting at in this online workshop. And this, I'm a little bit sad to say that this is probably the last online workshop that I'll do for a while because I'm going to be going out this summer to teach in person again, level 1, level 2 workshops. And I've been so grateful for this time that we've had. Yes, we had a pandemic. That's what motivated the online workshop, but I'm so grateful for this opportunity to focus on the self-healing techniques. We're going to be challenged, and fortunately, signature cell healing gives us the ways to engage those challenges. Like Patty says, we have no excuse. We have the 10 principles, we have the numerology, we have signature cell healing, we have all these beautiful ways. We just have to remember to use them when things get tough. We have to remember to breathe. So I've got here, Gail Jan so nicely supplies me with this every Sunday, and it's the cover of the ebook for the 5 Breath Self-Healing Meditation. It's a beautiful little ebook that you can get on signaturecellhealing.com. There's also a whole self-healing resource bundle. And when you get into that bundle, there's MP3s in there, and I was listening to one of the MP3s, and there's a lot there about the AEIOU, and I was just like, whoa, this is another level. So if you think you know signature cell healing, go deeper. Go deeper into understanding what is signature cell healing all about, because it's all about love, and it's all about finding that self-love so we can heal ourselves and heal the world. So I'm gonna share with you today this 5 Breath Self-Healing Meditation, and we get to do it together. And this is the type of breathing, and there you see it in the picture too, right? Photon breathing. There's Kahu with the golden particles. Invite them through your crown chakra and draw them into your heart chakra through the pineal gland, where it ignites the blueprint in the signature cell, and bring it down into the heart chakra. And that's where we weave all 4 bodies together: physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. Exhale, and then up to the shoulders and out your palms into the different parts of the body that we're healing. This is a evolutionary healing technique. Pure genius from Kahu Fred Sterling to gift us this technique at this time in our great shift in consciousness. So let's try it together. So go first to the hand placement at your crown, right palm there and left palm on top. Now take 5 deep breaths, breathing in, locking the breath, and exhaling, and just start to feel the flow of the photon and that golden light coming through the pineal down into your heart chakra. It's turned into white light now, and you bring it back into your crown and just light up all the neurons in your brain, and just start to feel that relaxation, that beautiful love energy, healing light. Keep breathing 5 times. Send the light with the next breath into the frontal cortex, into the memory centers in the front part of your brain, the frontal lobes. And as you continue to breathe, go into the memory centers, the hippocampi in the midbrain, and just start to light up all the neurons, release any addles, the plaque around the memory centers. Send light with another breath to the hindbrain where we have that fight, flight, or freeze. And just start to feel that relaxation. Release the anxiety, the fear. And just know you can center yourself in love. And when you're ready, we can go to the second hand placement with the middle and the index fingers together in the Trinity touch formation that Kahu taught us. And it goes, the fingertips go lightly on your closed eyelids. Now take 5 deep breaths as we did before, and send the light through your fingertips into your eye socket and light up the whole eye socket. And just feel the cells rejuvenating and regenerating themselves with this love energy that you're flowing into your eyes. Go back further now with the next breath into the retina with the cones and the rods and light up the retina. With the next breath, go back further into the optic nerve and strengthen the optic nerve, all the cells there. Fill them with love. And as you continue to breathe, send the light all the way back to the back of your head, to the vagus nerve in the back of your head, and allow the light to start to flow down the vagus nerve. This is, we've called it, Patty's called it the angel nerve, where it just kind of flows out and touches all the organs in your body. It enhances and balances the parasympathetic nervous system, so we just feel that balance. When you're ready, you can go to the next hand placement at your heart muscle, a little bit on the left side of your chest with the thumbs pointing up. 5 breaths here through the heart. Breathe deeply and activate all the neurons in your heart muscle, and just allow the love to flow. Light up the neurons. They're so much more powerful than the neurons in your brain. Send the light now with the next breath through your heart and then up through your thumbs into the thyroid in the bottom of your neck. Just feel the light circulating. The next breath goes through your palms and into your lungs and through your thumbs and into the thymus in the top of your chest, where we have a lot of the past life and child self memories. Just nurture yourself with this breathing and this healing white light now. And another breath. Send the light into the lymphatic system throughout your body. This is like the drainage system of our body. Just flow through the lymphatic system. And another breath to light up both breasts, all the cells with healing white light. You are activating your cellular consciousness within all the 70 trillion cells of your physical body and bringing forth the love. The cells are looking for love and healing. So when you're ready, we go to the next hand placement at your stomach, the third chakra. So place your right palm there and your left palm on top. Now breathe 5 times through your stomach and just relax into this healing energy. This is where we carry a lot of the anxiety or tension. Release the fear as you breathe through the stomach, and now with the next breath, through the stomach and into the liver and the pancreas, and light up these important organs. Breathe through your palms again, through the stomach, and send the light back to your kidneys, where we carry fear energetically or a lot of tension. Keep breathing, get the flow going, and breathe into the other organs here, the gallbladder, the spleen. Another deep breath, and now feel the light go through the stomach and into the small intestines and start to activate your digestive tract. And just feel now this bubble of light, physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual, that you're starting to create around you. This is a healing energy of your cellular consciousness that is seeking love and healing. So on your final 5 breaths, let's go to the second chakra, right above the pubic area. 5 deep breaths, and just light up this whole lower chakra area with lots of important systems of our body. Breathe deeply and light up the whole digestive tract, all the way through the colon into the rectum. Just light up all the energies that balance your digestive tract. Take another deep breath and breathe into the reproductive organs, into the prostate for the men, and into the ovaries, the uterus, the cervix for the women. Now keep breathing another time and light up the urinary tract and into the bladder. And take another deep breath and just feel the healing white light. You've created this beautiful space of healing where you can continue to heal and love yourself through the breathing into other parts of your body where you need healing. Thank you for joining me in this. And this begins, this is the first part of our healing segment of our church service today. We're going to continue the healing now with my goddess sister Joanne, who's going to lead us in the thymus code meditation. She's our goddess coder and healer in the blue goddess light. Mahalo.
Thank you, Corinna. So hello again, welcome, happy March. And to continue on with our self-healing, self-care, which is so important these days, and it will be very important in the days to come. What I want to talk about and help all of you with is the discernment. Today we want to focus on discernment, on courage, trusting yourself, and why you came here to this planet. So all of us have been feeling, okay, so I'm going to say myself too, have you been feeling lately uncomfortable? Just out of the blue, you wake up or whatever, the day goes on, you start to feel very uncomfortable, or you feel puzzled, or you feel off somewhat, or something, or you have aches and pains here and there. It's our body that we need to connect to. We need to connect to what our body is telling us that we need to heal. And our self-healing goes back to ancestral healing as well. So a lot of talk has been going on about ancestral healing. So what I would like for us to do today with our thymus healing is we're going to insert the thymus code in our thymus, and we're going to insert the eternal love code into our hearts. And the reason why we keep doing this is because we would really like to bring it into, keep it in your memory, to come back and to do this every time you feel aches and pains, every time you feel out of sorts, every time you have whatever going on in your life. If you're stuck, you want to do something and you don't know what to do, then all of this self-healing tools is going to help you to be able to identify what it is that you need to address in yourself and within your body. Because if you don't, you're going to feel it even more so later on as it keeps, as you hold it in. So we want to release whatever it is that is going on. So we want to with our thymus and eternal love, we want to connect to our heart. So we're going to continue doing this with intentions. So our intention today is going to be to so that we can identify, we can discern correctly as to what it is we need for ourselves, to have the courage to do what we need to do for ourselves, and our self-love and self-care and self-healing, and to trust ourselves. So we want to connect to our heart. We want to go into our love space, to our heart spark, and we want to really connect to our love power. So everything is all about love and coming back to love and love for self. So, let me show you the thymus code. So we're going to go to the thymus code, and this is what the thymus code looks like. So this is what we're going to place into our thymus. And our thymus is here, upside down again, sorry. Thank you for telling me. So our thymus is our gland right here, and place the thymus code there. The eternal love code right here is what you place in your heart. So this is what's going to really, these two I come to all the time when I'm out of sorts, when I feel not balanced. I come back to doing this, and it really helps to bring forth messages for you. That is very important messages. So I encourage you to do this whenever you're going through things in your life. So let's place the eternal love in your heart, and please, I'm going to guide you through a meditation, and please follow along with me. So close your eyes, and we want to take deep breaths, breathing in and out. So as you breathe in the white light from the heavens above, bring it into your crown chakra, bring it all the way down to your spine. You want to bring it down to your heart, all the way to your middle section, your legs, down to your feet, and bring it back up, and keep circulating that bright light and that breath of yours, which is the most powerful tool you will have, or you do have, your breath. So important. Keep breathing deeply. As you breathe, inhaling and exhaling, you want to bring breath into your brain. That is very important. So as you breathe in the light, just light up your brains too. So keep breathing and light up your entire body. So I want you to when you want to connect to your body, or if you want to do something, you want to go by what you feel and not what you think. So let's just stay in our hearts and feel what it is that we need to feel. So I want you to say to yourself, as you are focused on your heart and the thymus, say to yourself, let's say this aloud or into yourself, it's okay to allow myself to step forward and empower myself to move forward. It's okay to allow myself to step forward and empower myself to move forward. I've been feeling stuck. It's time to begin to move forward. I've been feeling stuck. Please help me. It's time to move forward. It's time for me to identify and discern what I need. My self-care is very important to connect to my body. My self-care, I allow myself to do self-care, to love myself so deeply, and to connect to my body so I can share this love with those around me. So keep taking deep breaths in and out, and keep feeling your body. What do you need for you to allow yourself? I allow myself to awaken what I need for this planet and humanity as well as for myself. Keep breathing deeply and connect to that love spark in your heart, to that love space. Remember that love space. And just feel the deepest love you can ever feel. So as you continue to breathe in deeply, I love myself so deeply that I am allowing myself to do what I need to do to heal whatever is coming up for me. And I breathe deeply, and I breathe love, and I breathe my light into whatever it is that is affecting me. So as you keep breathing deeply, now I want to come to a close. I'm going to bring you back to your body. So breathe in deeply, inhaling and exhaling, focusing back to your body. And come back to self. Come back to your space where you're at. And thank yourself. Thank you. Thank you to my body. Thank you for being my vessel on this planet as I move through life. So when you're ready, you can shake your body and open your eyes. And I want to say too that when you want to do something, when you feel you need something, or an idea comes to you, what you want to do to move forward, to start awakening and moving forward, you just need to, if your body will tell you if it is right for you or not. So when you're feeling stuck and then an idea comes to you, I would like for you to just know that if you don't have a positive yes, if you're not feeling a positive yes in your body, then put it aside, then ask what it is, what is it that, and bring forth to you, what is it that you need to do. So when the idea comes up and you feel definite, yes, that's what I want to do, then that is what you want to take care of and look into and move forward with that. So we have no excuses, like Patty said. We can be in a very move into, because of what's going on in this world, we're going to get affected, and we're going to move into a space that is not so pleasant and happy. But we cannot keep saying and using excuses. It's because of this and because of that. Like Paul mentioned about his busy day and schedule. I have that kind of schedule too, but you can prioritize and you can take care of everything, and you can tell yourself, I got this. I can take care of all of this. If you need a break and you feel overwhelmed, just ask and say, please, I need a couple days, a week to relax. Please allow me, or bring to me a couple days so that I can relax and regroup. So that's all we need to do. And it's so simple. We have all the tools. We have so much love within ourselves, for ourselves, that everything becomes magical in your world. So please continue to join us. Thank you for joining me on this meditation and on this segment. And as we continue our self-healing, we're going to move to your healing now. So we will take care of those of you who sent in healing requests. Mahina Ku will share her Lemurian songstress voice, and she will prepare us with the vowels. Thank you.
So what we want to do is create our collective consciousness, and we're going to do that by vibrating. We're going to vibrate with our voice, we're going to vibrate with our mind, we're going to vibrate with our love, and we're going to do it together using our vowels. A, E, I, O, U. A, mama, una. Are you going to do Should we chat, right?
What happened?
No, there's three of us.
Okay, it's the healing portion is my favorite part of this. So I'm going to be, well, I ask all of you to be in the actuality of now, meaning shut the whole world around you, bring forth that love, the kind of love that heals. You know, this past week, I had my nephew's wife just gave birth about three weeks ago. She had to be hospitalized in emergency because she has severe postpartum psychosis.
Oh, wow.
So I looked into her. Right away I put her in this healing bowl, and she was in a dark place, really dark place. And then I looked up online what that entails, and it was not dark. I mean, they take a long time. And she herself before was very, she was loving, but she didn't know love, you know. But she was always a nervous, she is always a nervous person. And so when I heard that she had postpartum psychosis, I wasn't surprised. Yeah. So we had the family prayers going, and one, I think it was Thursday night. Thursday morning. I got up. I had a dream that she was in a dark tunnel, and on the end of the tunnel was her husband, my nephew, and his heart was beaming towards her. And the first time I looked in on her, when I found out that she was in the ER, she was in the dark space, and I tried to connect with her eyes, and I couldn't connect with her eyes. This is what 5 breath self-healing can do for you, gang. I mean, it heightens your intuition, and it gives you, that's why I'm so excited about the 5 breath self-healing. It's progressive, you know. I mean, you got 4 bodies to work with. You just don't have the physical body. And when you do not do enough of it, for me, I have time for 3 times a day. So since then, I've become highly intuitive. And I get dreams. And then so Thursday morning, I had a dream about her. I was in the tunnel with her, and she was facing the end of the tunnel. And it was this bright light, her husband's heart was beaming this light. And behind her husband was all this family love. Oh my God, it was a sight for me to see. And you know, that night, we got a text that she was coherent.
Wow, awesome.
Now, to me, that's a miracle. So, so this is what our prayers does. This is what our love does. And to read about it online, that it's really severe, oh my goodness. But then a week later, I get this dream. And so will you. You will have those dreams if you're really connect with the cells in your body, the consciousness, the intelligent consciousness of your four bodies lining up together. So now let's bring up, in the actual of now, let's bring up the healers. You're healers, right?
Yes.
Yes, I am.
I'll go to
Oh, you're Healy and healer in one role. Yeah, that's cool. Okay. So, goddesses, could you tell what you're going to do for this person that you have?
I'll start. So I have a request from Dorothy. She doesn't say where she's from, but I have a request from her, and she would like healing for vision loss. She has visual field diminishing. She can't see very well. Dark field, light field. She also has sacroiliac ache, so your sacrum is back here, and your iliac is at your hip, and she feels stiff. So my request is from Dorothy, and I invite everyone when we're doing the healing to send light to her eyes, to her optic nerve, to her hips, to her back, and to her legs from her stiffness. Thank you.
All right. We have a prayer request here from Anil, who's in Malaysia, and she's requesting prayers for her family and her marriage, and for blessings to the Middle East, to Israel, and also for her restaurant business, that it can abundantly prosper. So we're sending light to Anil in Malaysia for these various things.
So it's her whole life.
That's her whole life and the world.
That's so cool.
No.
She's a light worker, right?
No small task.
Yeah. But you know what? What's her name?
Anil.
Anil. Or maybe, I don't know, is it female?
Anil. I kind of think so.
Okay. So if Anil can get in touch with that love, and it just, she can heal.
Family, marriage,
her
business,
everything.
Yeah, and she says it herself. Nothing is impossible with our God Creator.
Absolutely.
How about that?
Wow.
Beautiful.
We believe that in this church.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing's impossible. And Sue?
Okay, I have a prayer request and healing from Jermaine in Rochester, New York. He's praying for financial blessings. He's praying for continued wellness with his heart and his lungs, and peace and goodwill for people experiencing hurt and pain and challenges in the world. He has specific prayer requests, but it's all in a nutshell that he's wanting people to experience the love within. So, Jermaine, feel the love within your heart, and we'll send the love to your heart, and then we'll send it out to all the other concerns and people you have.
Okay, so those of you out in internet land, whether you're in the chat room or not, or in listening live, what I want you to do, this is what I got from Kahu. He said to always send the greatest love that you ever felt in this life. The greatest love you ever felt in this life. Get in touch with that love now. That's the kind of love that heals. And when we bring it all together in this community, this church we call the Beauty, and share it with these ladies, and they put it into their hearts, and they will take it to the world. to those people, that has requested a healing. You know, because when you turn in your healing request, that's saying to you, to yourself, that hey, that's saying that hey, I'm serious about my healing. So I'm gonna send my request to the beauty that it will be energized every night by the community at 11:30 at night. Isn't that cool? And I believe that together we create a magical space right here in the actuality of now to create healing miracles to happen. Because we believe, we know, because we just don't believe, we know that everything can be healed in love, in the space of love. So are you ready out there? Think about, not think, feel, not think, feel the kind of love that maybe brought you to your knees and made you cry because you felt this love within yourself. I have those feelings when I do the 5 breath self-healing meditation. I really do. Now bring it forth. Can we have some music? These islands. That feeling, the greatest love you ever felt. If there's, I mean, for me, I experienced so much love. So I would bring it all together and share it and weave it with my sisters here so they can take it to those people that they have placed in their hearts, make a difference in their lives. We're waiting for music. Hopefully it's these islands. It will help you connect with your Lemurian roots, the ancient wisdom from Lemuria. Okay, we just keep sending in the love here, sending your love, the greatest love that you ever felt in this lifetime. Feel Lemuria as you're sending in this love, sending that love. Do you know that kind of love? Open your heart to it. Feel the love and send it forth to the 3 beautiful goddesses in service to their creation. In service to their creation. For now they're consciously creating healing for the people, for the person that they have in their hands. Ladies, bring it into your heart, this energy. Wow, I'm feeling it. This is aloha. Feel your ancient wisdom coming forth, the ancient love. Feel it, my friends. Go deeper. Get that love. Feel that love that you have. that love that you've been protecting all these years. It's safe now. We've created a magical space for you to do that, to share that love. And let this magical space accept your love. And we in turn will take it to those people. This is aloha, my friends. The love. Ladies, feel it in your heart. These people and the internet joining us today, they're our family. They're our lightworker family. In this space called the actuality of now, we are creating the most beautiful experience. Maybe this would be one of the greatest love you ever felt. Feel your love and share it. Take a deep breath. And breathe in that love. Open your heart and send it out there. That is the kind of love that heals. It's close to home. That love inside of you. Let it go. Give it away. There's more to come. That's the way you heal your finances. That's the way. This is the way you heal your medical ails. This is the way we heal planet Earth. Breathe it in, the aloha, the love. This is the kind of love that heals. That heals on all four bodies. Thank you, Gail.
Thank you.
Awesome healing we had, so we're going to bless all the healings with our loving water.
This is a form of baptism. And it's a baptism that's and when you feel this feeling of completion and your life is ready to begin again, next level, send it out to that person that you have, okay? And say, I am complete and I'm ready to begin.
I am complete and I'm ready to begin.
Cool.
Okay.
Those people deeply. I'll send it out to her. And you should be blessed.
I'm complete and I'm ready to begin. I got extra.
As you breathe in, send it out to the healing. Take it to Dorothy. So I am complete and ready to begin.
Dorothy, if you don't mind, I'm going to tell you what I saw because it was pretty amazing. There were 4 goddesses who were gathering energy from goddesses all over the world. And one of them was working on your eyes and your optic nerve. And then one of them was working on your back, your sacrum. One of them was working on your iliac crest. And one of them was working on your legs. But remember, each one was holding energy from the collective, And then they said, which is what we know, right? I activate, I energize, I bring forth everything that I know that is love into my body.
Oh, beautiful.
And it was just, and then there was this beautiful light that came coming, and it was from the cells, from the crystals in the center of the Moria. So it was very pretty, and I just wanted to share that with
Oh,
you.
I feel
That's
that.
awesome.
Wow.
Wow, beautiful.
That's my healing too.
Anil, wow, what a powerful healing. So in the healing, going to Malaysia, and all of a sudden I saw you standing on a mountain, probably outside of the area where you live, or if you live in a city, but you were standing so tall and so proud, and your heart just opened with all this love. And I saw you wearing a blue goddess scarf, and you were just beaming this love, and you were sending it to all these different parts of the world, and your family was surrounding you in this beautiful energy of love that you were emanating out. And your business was taken up into all of that love and energy. And what's really beautiful too is when Kahu did workshops in Taiwan, there was a couple of beautiful Malaysian people that came there, and they showed up for this healing. So thank you, Edward, and your sister for coming to be part of this healing in Malaysia. The amplitude of all of this. And when we began the healing, I said, we awaken the chromosomes of youth and vitality, and it just amped up everything in your physical body to bring forth this love.
See what happens when you are the queen of 5 breath self-healing. You get to travel the world in an instant, in the actual, and no joke, right?
Yeah, it's true.
That's
You're there.
You attune to your true love, the true love within the self, and you share that love. Isn't that amazing?
And just Anil, you should know your power of love is something you're going to tap into now. You're going to bring it forth even more than you know, because you are very, very powerful healing goddess. Thank you for
the
your
more
prayer
you do
request.
your 5 breath self-healing and the meditation,
yes.
the more love and more intuitive one gets,
Yeah,
right?
you'll get the insights.
Awesome. And you?
Hey, Jermaine, what I felt was as I and we were sending you love, I felt your immense capacity to love. Your love and concern for people of the world, it starts from you inside, through your prayers, through your positive thoughts. So a lot of the messages today was about focusing on that, how you focus beyond the chaos into the love and healing. So continue to first focus on your heart and the love you have, and send that love out. So for peace and goodwill and wellness for everyone you're concerned about.
Together, we create a magical space for miracles, for healing miracles to happen in the actuality of now. Awesome. Thank you, ladies.
Mahalo.
Okay. Do we have a round 2? No need? Do you have the chat room? No. No chat room healing, so we'll go right into the healing bowl. Now these 2 gentlemen, one I call Santa Claus, and the other one I call Captain Paul. That was Kahu's name for you since so long. they both really know how to tap into Kahu's energy. And when I feel Kahu's energy through their hands, it makes me want to cry. So I would ask them to, the healing requests. You went in there?
Yes.
Okay, great. Every night at 11:30, Aloha time, we come here to energize this bowl. And if you're doing the 5 breath self-healing meditation religiously, that means consistently, you'll get to experience a higher reality that's happening here every night. I come here real time, and boy, the angels that come about, they come around, and the higher selves of people that has submitted their prayer requests, they're all in there. It's amazing. It's always a treat for me, and of course Kahu and Kirael and the goddess light is always here, energizing the bowl, because this is a community where we come together in love and light. And okay, gentlemen, tell me when you're ready. Let me energize this bowl. And for you out there, if you have a prayer request right now, just send it out. Put it in here right now. We'll get it. We'll get it.
info@honoluluchurchoflight.com.
Yes. And also, if you want to send an email at info@honoluluchurchoflight.com. But now, in real time, in the actuality of now, through your thought process. Remember I told you, your thoughts is a preview of what's coming in your future. So if you want to see positive things in your life, take that thought process, visualize it, and send it to this bowl right now. Okay? Okay? Songstress of Lemuria, you're ready?